What is going on YouTube? We are talking about the Dominican retreat that's happening in 2024 in February. We're going to be brainstorming. You guys are going to see behind the scenes. Sit back, relax, enjoy the episode. Let's go. Yeah! So we got the Instagram at Conscious Creator. Don't do that. Whatever. At Conscious Creator. At Conscious Creator. So you guys can go follow us there. That's going to be super cool. Today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be breaking down the event a little bit, but we're also going to be breaking down the strategy going into the event, the marketing plan, the strategy, make sure that we get the most amount of people there. You guys are going to see a full behind the scenes. I want to take the gloves off and I'm just going to talk about what's on my brain in terms of going to full on dive into the marketing strategy and the sales strategy and everything like that for you guys on the YouTube. Because a lot of you guys have been saying yo, Brian, you're fucking super intelligent, dude. I want to see the way you think. Well, I'm going to give it to you in this YouTube episode, okay? So you're fucking welcome. Sit down. Buckle up. Get some fucking popcorn ready, all right? People will watch my content, they're not my program, and they'll DM me about my pricing, and then I'll tell them, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna keep watching your content. Okay. You know I could be working with you specifically. You know who the fuck you are. Mm-hmm. You know who you are.
Comment me below.
And you don't need to comment. I see it in the views, all right? I see it in the views. So this is our VIP area, which you guys have already seen in the YouTube videos. So I'm gonna walk you guys through everything. Gonna set this fucking board up. We're gonna do some brainstorming on here. I actually don't usually use this board, to be honest, but I'm gonna wipe it down just for layman's sake. I like to do my brainstorming on this, but I'm gonna wipe the board off because I don't want nobody else's fucking remnants of their VIP coaching on my board. Remove yourself from this board. I'm gonna wipe the board off and then we're not gonna use it.
We're gonna use that.
We're not gonna use it, we're gonna use this.
Hello everybody. We are currently building out an entire new business from scratch, and we are going to let you guys in on it and listen to us as we talk about it, what we're going at, like why we prioritize certain things, and how we're going to launch a multi-six-figure business in 30 days. First things first, I'm the realist. Second, we need to get a logo. Logo's number one. Logo's going to be the back end of the brand. So we just made this real quick. So our logo is going to be this little guy right here. This is Conscious Creator with a small little signature in the middle of it, or at the beginning of it, because we want to make sure that whatever we create in this world, we're willing to sign our name to. Oof,
that is sexy.
Before we start anything with content or marketing at all, when we go to tag the new business, we want it to already have a texture to it, a feel to it, and a, what's the word I'm looking for?
Fucking vibe, dude.
A fucking vibe, yeah.
Fucking vibe,
no,
dude.
A personality. So yes. We want you guys to come to the page, see the logo, and just have an energy to the page other than it just being blank, because first impressions are everything.
I'm gonna use palm trees in the bio. So if you guys go follow the Instagram right now, there's gonna be palm trees.
Don't put palm trees in the bio.
Palm trees, palm trees.
Please don't put palm trees in the bio.
I'm just like that.
We're like, dude, we're so about the energy of this page. Brian's like, I'm gonna put palm trees in the bio.
It also says Dominican Retreat February 2024, musician band. How do I change that? Page, there we go, category, fuck that.
Our goal with this is, one, we're starting the first retreat in the Dominican. It'll be February 2024. It's actually gonna be the weekend of Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So mark your calendars, it's gonna be fucking sick. We're only gonna let 25 people in. So it's gonna be first come, first serve. If you were one of the people that commented creator on the post when we launched it, you'll be one of the first people who get access to a slot. But our whole point of this entire event is to really equip people to be conscious creators. So it's gonna be a fully expansive 3-day, all-inclusive event in the Dominican, where you're gonna work personally with us, super intimate for all 3 days. We're gonna do a bunch of spiritual work, a bunch of leadership work, and then there's gonna be a select few people that can have a package that sits down with Brian and I at a round table for 2 hours at the end of each day. Anytime that I do something that's really in-depth in person and something like this, I almost always like to physically exhaust them on day one, so that we can mentally break into them on day 2 and 3. So I prefer to start day one with just unique and very intense physically demanding things, while interweaving some teachings. We'll do some meditations that really tax the body. So instead of sitting, you're doing a meditation in a squat hold with your arms up above your head. So it's things like that that are really challenging the nervous system in ways that they've never been challenged before, which makes you get out of your head and into your body, and that's where we create from.
Yeah.
You're super present when you're fully in your body. So getting them out of their heads and into their body on day one is gonna be fucking crucial.
Okay.
That way they're kind of releasing everything from the week or the year before they come in,
Yeah.
and then we can clean out what doesn't need to be there and then put in what needs to be there. We can interweave teachings and workshops and everything through Thursday, but the core through line of Thursday should be physical exhaustion. So it would be like, let's just say we start the morning off with like a super fucking intense workout with Kirsten, and then we go into a super intense physical meditation with me, and then once that's done, we give them a second to catch their breath, and then we go into the first teaching.
Cool.
Yeah,
I agree.
and then we'll do 2 or 3 workshops, and then we'll go back into something that's physically exhausting.
Okay.
And then we'll do another teaching, and we'll keep going back and forth like that. So it's going to be, my big thing with this is completely breaking patterns. Completely breaking patterns. People are used to coming to retreats, sitting down, learning, and leaving.
Yeah.
And it's like, let's start super fucking hard, then let's coast, and let's go super fucking hard, then let's go have them jump in the ocean and then come back. And it's just all of these things that are constantly pulling their consciousness in different areas. So they have no choice but to adapt and get back into the present. So we're going to have a little bit of an itinerary, but most of the stuff is you're not going to be able to plan for what's coming. That's the whole point.
So what's
So if you know day 1 is this, day 2 is this, day 3 is this, but you don't know like when I'm going to make you go jump in the ocean. You don't know when you're going to have to do a squat hold meditation for 5 minutes. You don't know when you're going to have like, that way they have no choice but to stay here, and they can't anticipate something and start thinking about something that's coming up. Here's what we're going to do for you guys on this weekend, or with this business, because it's going to be more than one weekend. We're just starting the Dominican. Fully aligned with their purpose. Walking embodiment of what they're trying to bring into the world. The other big thing for me with these is like releasing what doesn't serve them.
So now I want to jump in, because I think that to be a conscious creator that's fully aligned with their purpose, I think there's 3 versions of them that we need to deal with. The past version of them that they're holding on to, that's preventing them from being a conscious leader. And then who are they in this very moment right now? Like the person that they're bringing to this one, like the person that they're bringing to the world right now, and then who do they want to create? So I almost think day 1, day 2, day 3 should be
past, present,
like
future.
So this is who you were. This is who you are now.
And now what do you want to create?
And this is what you're going to create.
Love it.
Cool.
Fucking love that. Number 1 breathwork session can be letting go. Right? And so I'll do a whole meditation, hypnosis, breathwork on getting them into that old identity, and then just fucking releasing all the anger, all the shame, all the guilt, everything that's holding them back from feeling like they're worthy of creating. Oh my God, so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
So good.
So we'll do that one, let it go. And then the second one, who you are, we'll breathe in like fucking power and certainty, and we'll connect them back with God and the divine and all of that. So it'll be like a realignment. Anything that's left that needs to go, we'll release it, and then they'll breathe in like their future. They'll breathe in their destiny. They'll feel, and like we'll have them envision that desired version of them, and then we'll do breath work and like fill every cell of their body with that new version.
So on day 3, this is where I'm gonna become. This is where sensei. So I want to do some shit on day 3 that's like, okay, now that we've talked about who you were, now we talk about who you are. Let's talk about how you could be. This is where I want to do some teaching on like your vision and like embodying.
Dude, vision's your shit.
Vision, like embodying what your vision looks like and where you want to go. And then the entire day we're teaching them about that. But then at the final, this I think is where it's like, now let's, all the things that we just worked on today, let's become them.
And so like the breath work for this one is like a cell integration. Like integrating who you are now into every fiber of your cells with your breath.
I think I'm speaking for Kirsten because she's not here. Love you, babe, if you're watching. But
very misogynistic of him, by the way.
What do you mean? We said 5:45, it's 5:56, dog. All right? Okay,
not very conscious creator of her.
We're very conscious creators. So I think where Kirsten fits into this is like the empowerment. So like I think she's gonna have a lot to say with who you were.
Well, look at her fucking journey too. Like, I mean, all of our journeys. We can all each talk about who we were. Day 1 is also our stories of who we were. Day 2 is also our teachings and stories of who we currently are now and how we got there. And then day 3 is like us teaching what we also do with ourselves and with our clients for them to continue to have that momentum forward. Because the thing is after every single retreat, there's a 48-hour drop-off. That's a statistic. 48 hours after any sort of event, you automatically go back to your old baseline.
Which is not what the fuck we're gonna let happen to you motherfuckers.
That's not what conscious creators do!
No, that's not.
So there's a 48-hour drop-off, and we need to, like, if we're gonna break the pattern, we also need to create a new pattern. And that's definitely my shit. But the new pattern has to come out of this, how they maintain being a conscious creator, and that's where the community can come into play post-event. Like post-event, you get into the conscious creator community, and that's where we're super active in there, and that's where we create their core identity. So we have like a conscious creator manifesto, and I think that we fucking make it like an actual plaque thing for each person who comes, so they can come home with this like oath of being a conscious creator. They can put it on their desk, and every time they go to their desk, they can see it. And I also think we should create some sort of sticker with the logo for them to put on their laptops.
Oh, I love that.
So if like they're anywhere out at a coffee shop and like another person's by, like, holy fuck, dude, you're a conscious creator, and you can only get the stickers if you come to an event. Welcome to the party.
Hello.
Okay, so babe, we're talking about the Conscious Creator Retreat, which by the way, I did wait till 5:45.
We did.
It was in the calendar at 6.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's 100% in the calendar. I triple checked. Yeah.
Okay.
My calendar is 5:30. Really?
Okay.
So 3 workshops.
Not very conscious creator of us.
We're just defining terms for our event, babe, and then exhaustion.
Yeah.
Wait, we already did that.
I know, but she didn't know what it is.
Oh.
Exhaustion is like activity, exercise, like going for a run by the ocean and then jumping in the ocean, or like you're taking it through a HIIT class or something.
Yeah.
So we want to do 3 exhaustions total throughout the weekend, so that we're like constantly keeping people like physically
And
engaged.
like I want you like literally getting them on their last breath first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Like I want all the men to throw up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should identify what we want people to break into, like what are the things that are actually holding them back, and then do our talks based on those things so that we can pull them out.
And I think the overarching thing of who you were is, I think, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on this or if you have a different perspective, but I think the biggest thing that I've seen for me integrating this with people is understanding who you were is always going to be a part of you. And like that's where people get fucked up, is they try to cut that version, like, and they kill it off, and like it doesn't exist. That version is always going to be there. Like for me, like there's always the trailer park kid inside of us, no matter what. Right. So when we try to like forget who we were and like kill it off and not talk about it anymore, what we're saying is there's a part of me that I no longer accept. And then like it's because I'm still identified with that old version of me. So like you can talk about your drug addicted self because you know that's not who you are, but it's who you were. And like you're not ashamed of it anymore. Because you've integrated it. You're like, yeah, that little boy in me who was desperate and ran to drugs, like he's still here. It's like my job to protect him now because he's sober. I got to keep him clean.
I have an idea. So what if we did, so this is all still addressing who we were. So what if we did, like my story was like, I used to fucking hate myself. And it's almost like I needed to go back to the versions of myself that I like hated to like do the work that was necessary so that I could become the version of myself that you see now. So like me talking about like facing my demons from like, even like facing your demons from like, I was facing it from a place of hate, but then me going back and facing that, like that was my part of the story. Obviously that's changed, but then Kirsten steps in for part 2 and it's learning how to love yourself for like who you used to be. So instead of being like, oh, like I was like, did this and I did this and this, I'm such a fucking idiot. It's like learning how to like love the old versions of you and like integrate that love.
I like that.
And then you step in and you're like embodying the old version of you. So you don't hate it. It's not like you hate it, you love it.
You learn to control it and walk with it.
Exactly. Imagine somebody's looking at you from like an outside perspective and it's like a narrator of your life and they're not living in your body and they're not seeing what you do, but they're watching you act and like move,
and they're like objectively
observing you. What do they see? Write a letter. It's like, what does the narrator see?
Or like write the script of your life.
Write the script of your life.
Ooh, that's good.
Right? Because it's like so many people are so in their own fucking experience that they're not observing them for who they actually are. And I think that on day 2, our goal is to like hold up a mirror. It's not to like blame, shame, say you're this or that, but it's like, this is who you are. Because I think that the reason that a lot of people never achieve success, it's kind of like a client that has to lose 50 pounds that comes to you and it's like, I want to step on stage this year.
You're like,
it's like you got to like look in the mirror and see where you're currently at and then make a decision based on where you want to go. Like doing an honest self-assessment of your current situation. So this day 2 should be like a mirror. This is who you are right now, objectively.
I feel like that should go on day 1. Day 0, right? The day before they come here, they're still in all their old bullshit. All their old stories, all their old traumas, everything. So they come in on day 1 and they become aware of all of that. They release all of that. But there's no new pattern. There's no new identity yet. So then on day 2, we go like narrate your life. And the only life that they have to narrate off us is the old thing. And now they're going, on day 2, they're going back to their old self again. So we're going to move backwards a little bit. But I think we should do that. I think we should start with that on day 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Who we really are is love. Like if you get rid of everything else, like we are the full embodiment of love.
Yeah.
And so anything that's not love is not you. So when you look at fear, guilt, shame, judgment, envy, all that stuff, it's like that's not who you are. That's an illusion. That's a complete delusion. So with who you are, it's like, how do we get them back to love?
Question.
Answer.
And so like, I agree. I think that makes complete sense. And like, who we are is love. But like, for me, my love is going to look different than your love.
Right.
Does that make sense? So like, what puts me in a state where I'm constantly in love?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like identifying what those things are.
I agree.
Because like for me, like what puts me in a state of like love is like telling jokes, laughing, fucking around with my friends. Like I like love that shit. For somebody else, like what puts them in a state of love might be like sitting down for 5 hours with a fucking pen and paper, like journaling.
Right. But energetically, love is universal.
Agreed.
Right? You know when somebody's in the energy of love or not.
Yeah.
Right? And so like if you're sitting here joking with me, I can tell that you're showing me love. You could say the same things that you say to me as a joke,
Yeah.
you could say to them to me in an angry way, and I would take them completely different just because of the energy that you have inside of them. My question is, do we want to go that route of like just getting them back to like, yo, you're the full embodiment of love, and as long as you dedicate your life to getting closer to love, you're gonna create anything that you want to create.
We're in the same page then.
Okay. On who you are not.
Okay.
Day 2, who you are, and then day 3, who you want to be.
Oh, I like that.
That feels that now the concepts
that.
feel more like now I understand what you're saying because that makes more sense of like you're not that shame and guilt. You're not that past. You're not the shit that you've done because what was fucking me up was I felt like we were going backwards.
I got it. Yep.
Now I get it.
I want day 2 to be like a mirror.
Yeah.
So like a lot of the exercises that we do are like, pull up your phone right now and look at the 5 people that you talked to last. And like, I want you to like, they're either number 1, give them a 1 if they're progressing your life forward, a 0 if they're neutral, or a -1 if they're taking away from their life.
We can do stoplight relationship workshop on that.
Okay. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Of course not, because I wrote about it in my book. My book's not published yet.
Okay,
so they can monitor the top 5, or let's say top 10 people in your life.
I agree.
So my concept on stoplight relationships is like you have green light, yellow light, and red light.
Yeah.
Red light is like there's.
I love this already.
Okay, let's start. Green light, like this is a green light relationship.
Yeah.
We're on the same page. We uplift each other. There's no competition. There's just collaboration. Like you're winning, I'm winning. Whatever you need, I got you. Whatever I need, you got me. And like there's no like tit for tat, this, that. We don't even fuck. We actually fight over who pays the bills.
Yeah, it's true.
But like that's a green light relationship, and when traffic there's a green light, it's the go ahead to just keep going.
Yep.
Right, keep going. You can speed up. Yep. I guess. Yellow light relationship we would categorize as like maybe you only come to me when you need something, but there's potential for a relationship if we can get around that. Now that's not something I should be all the way in with because there hasn't been a mutual reciprocation of interest to put it into a green light. So usually you should slow down a little bit. But if you were a green light and then it starts to go to a yellow light, what do you usually do to try to make a yellow light?
Speed up.
You speed up.
Yeah.
So you can either put more effort in. You gotta be able to look based off of the distance of the yellow light. Is it worth me speeding up to get this to the green?
Yeah.
Or do I need to slow down to get to the red light before I crash?
Yeah.
And then red light is basically like we're just tolerating each other. Usually this is parents.
Yeah.
Like you go into your family and every time you leave, you feel worse. They always are telling you what you're doing wrong. They don't actually support you, but you're holding on to them because it's some social construct that's making you feel worse. So green, yellow, red, and then having them audit their relationships that way.
Yeah.
I want to change this word.
Okay.
Because wanting is an exception of lacking.
Okay.
Right? If I want to be different, then that is me subconsciously.
I don't have it right now. And
it's me subconsciously creating a separation between it. Like who do you need to become? Who you are not, who you are, who do you need to become? Who do you desire to be?
Who are you becoming?
Who are you becoming?
You're like smiling. What are you smiling at?
I'm smiling.
How could she not smile?
Okay, so who are you becoming? Part of it is like helping them get super clear on exactly where they want to go and like what they want to do. But I think part of those conversations need to be like moves that we've made in our personal life that were like a massive step towards the things that we want, but it literally scared the fuck out of us and it almost broke us.
Maybe the start of that day, we have them write out their desired self. Like, I am doing this, I am this, I feel this, I act this way. And then looking through the lens of decisions of like, what would the desired version of me do? And so, and I have a lot of teachings that I can do on this with like realities changes because I can teach them any like reality that you want to experience technically already exists if you really get scientific about it. And so when you decide to embody a new reality, there's still going to be echoes from the old reality.
Be teaching them how to make decisions based on
who they're becoming.
Who they're becoming, not based on who they were.
Yep.
So like being able to like regulate yourself in the moment and be like, how do I want to respond to this?
The hardest part about changing your identity is not going back to the old. That's the hardest part about changing identity, is not just doing the same shit that you remember.
20 people. I think all accommodations, flights, etc. included.
Flights included?
Not flights, sorry.
It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, no. Flights? No.
We'll pay your mortgage for a year if you
Psych!
come.
Just kidding.
If you come, we'll buy you a new car.
So we're marketing 20 people. We've got the dates. We're all posting on our Instagrams right now. Right, so it would be easy for us to once a week post and collab with the Conscious Creator.
100%.
Something that aligned with the Conscious Creator. So that's 3 posts a week right there.
Yep. More than enough.
And then I think that's it. And then I also think that we should do some videos where we're in the videos together. Because I think, and that's Conscious Creator aside. So I think for the Conscious Creator Instagram, it's literally going to be, we'll do 1 per week each. And it's just going to be a collab with our Instagram.
Yep. And then maybe we film a few of all 3 of us, and then we just post that on Conscious Creator, and then we can all share it to our stories. So the Conscious Creator has 4 posts a week.
Okay.
And then, because if we're launching this February, then that we basically just need December and January.
Yeah.
Right. So that's only eight videos of us together.
Okay.
Right. You do the math, subtract the 2, carry the 4. It's 76.
So Kirsten, K-Mark. Fuck, bro. You're the
Can I
worst.
pose a suggestion?
Yes!
No. I think like that you guys like feed really well with each other. Like I would just like to support and help. That's what I'd like to do and be there. Like you guys like have this energy where it's like back and forth, and I want to be like a part of it. But I feel like I would be best almost like with what I do at the PT Dom events, where I'm like, what do you need?
I think you should. Okay, well, what we need from you is to be a teacher.
That's just how I feel like that would be.
I mean,
I didn't want to freak there's like live in a fucking video. And I'm like,
it's okay, we're real.
Like,
well, hang on.
Like, this is me, okay? Like, I thrive off of like leading females. It's what I do, and it's where I feel like the most powerful. And when I'm at the PT Dom events, I love supporting you, and I love teaching your clients, and I love serving them. But where I feel like I am literally on top of the world is when I have a group of females in front of me. And when it like, it's just like, I feel like I'd be best like supporting and like helping and like coming up with ideas. And you can say that maybe that's not.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm fully fine with taking more of like the leadership roles in this, but like I definitely still think that you should be like speaking and giving teachings on every day.
I would definitely like, yes.
Okay, so literally nothing changes, because that's what we're all doing. So Brian and I will just kind of create the outline of the event, and then you will teach and host literally the exact amount we are. No?
We'll talk about it. We'll stop.
Oh, we'll talk about it now!
Okay, so
I like came in and was just watching you guys, and I'm like, honestly, I've been in these situations before where it's like I feel like I know where I would fit best and where I could like serve and where I could help. And that's like.
Do you want help with the posting or no?
What? Yeah, like yes, I want to see what it's gonna look
I
like.
felt some resistance.
Okay.
I did feel resistance in that. You're just telling us what we want to hear.
I like process. Let me think.
Well, it's in like 8 weeks. You know what I mean?
We got time. Okay, so we'll just make a game plan. If you want to help, you can help. There's literally no pressure from me at all.
Cool.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of pressure.
I know that you know.
Yeah, cool. So
Okay.
So me and you're gonna do 1 collab post a week. I also think that if we're gonna do this, then we need to get some videos together. Where it's like, so the video that Cole and I filmed together today, or the other day.
I didn't see it.
Oh, you fucking dickbag, bro. It's actually a Cole and Kirsten idea. But it's like we're talking, like you're talking, you like say a line, and then I'm behind you, and then I come in and I say a line, and those are the videos that we collab.
I think that's super fucking gay. I'm in.
Okay, cool. So the schedule is we're gonna do once a week, and we're gonna collab from our page. And then once a week, we post a collab video on the actual page of Conscious Creator.
Yep, so 3 posts a week still.
Okay. All fucking month, we market the wait list.
Yep.
Get people to put their name on. Like, I'm super excited, blah, blah, blah. I want to get my life changed by these fucking 2 handsome people. and then on, when we sell the tickets, We also contact everybody else that didn't get it taken and say like, we'd love for you to come to the next event. This is when it's going to be.
Yep.
$500 deposit right now. So
Perfect.
Spot.
Love it. And then we can use their deposits to book the next place.
I love it.
Great. Okay, cool. That's it.
Cool.
We're done. We made a business. Yay!
All right, YouTube. So far we've got, we did a really cool brainstorming session, which I actually feel really good about. And now we're gonna write some video scripts, and we're also gonna decide on the bio because we want people to come to the bio. So let's see. I'm running a fucking business, all right? I forgot to check my DMs. I want to tell you guys. We did end up paying a guy $3,000 to get the Conscious Creator username, which is dope. What I'm doing right now, you guys, in case you were wondering, YouTube, because I know that you're patiently waiting for me to give you an update because I'm fucking rude. I'm looking at other retreat Instagrams, and I just want to see what their bios look like.
Well, I think we do like what conscious creators do.
Okay.
Like we're the people that do this.
Okay,
so there's an identity with it.
Okay. We're the people that shape the world around us.
I think shaping the world around us.
Shaping the world around us.
Let's do vision creation.
Yeah.
Vision creation.
Vision creation.
Leadership development. Or leadership. Vision creation, leadership,
and
sucking each other's dicks.
No, I almost want something self-awareness, looking in the mirror, reflection. Like I want something about like looking at your past self, because like vision creation, future, leadership development, present. Give me something for the past.
Release. I feel like release is a good word that's coming up for me.
Release.
Sucking each other's dicks. Yeah, you got a lot of tension built up. Spiritual integration.
Spiritual integration, spiritual alignment, spiritual.
Vision creation, leadership development, spiritual integration. Spiritual alignment?
Alignment, I like
Vision
alignment.
creation, leadership development, spiritual alignment.
Spiritual alignment sounds good actually.
But it doesn't fit and look good.
Vision creation. Leadership. What about put leadership training? Shorter word.
I hate that.
Fuck. Leadership.
Let's just do leadership. What if we do vision creation, spiritual alignment, leadership?
Yep. Yeah. I just want to see what it looks like with a world emoji.
I'm not doing that.
I just wanted to see.
Look, we already have a fucking palm tree in there. I'm not putting the globe in there.
God damn it! You gotta add some emotion to this
That's
shit,
good.
bro.
That's clean.
You gotta add some emotion, dog.
The palm tree has a lot of emotion.
All right.
I'm not putting the fucking globe in there.
We should.
Monthly revenue, and then the second question, say what is your ideal or what is your desired monthly revenue?
I think we asked it here because it's almost like
it's a vetting system.
Yeah, and what is your?
No. Do a second question after that. So do like 5 to 10K. If they're not making 5 to 10K, obviously we can't even consider them. 10 to 15. Okay, 10 to 20.
This is a good vetting system too, because if somebody's making under 5K a month, they're not even gonna hit fucking apply.
That's what I said.
Yeah. I just came up with a really good idea. Did you guys hear it?
Dude, I don't even know how he does it.
Fuck, I'm goddamn smart, dude. Shit. Are you prepared to put in that type of work and embody what it means to be a conscious creator? Please be descriptive. This is gonna be a fucking really good vetting system.
Yeah, perfect.
Dude, that's how we should write our post on Instagram too.
The conscious creator.
The conscious creator. So it's not me or you. It's just the conscious creator.
Yep.
So whatever goes up in the Instagram story, it's the conscious.
I love it.
We sign it off the conscious
I
creator.
love it.
Cool.
That's cool, right?
That's cool.
I like that
It's
a lot,
like
yeah.
so now it becomes like a it's like a concept. It's not a person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that a lot.
That's
Yeah, I like that
good.
too.
That looks fucking cool. That looks very cool.
Just created a business.
We did.
We did. We should do 4 videos together. So we should write the scripts for those. And then 4 videos solo. That's about being a conscious creator, like something along those lines. And then the videos that we do solo, we collab with the page. And then we have 1 video that's on the page that's me and you talking. I also think, dude, like, if we really wanted to get creative with it, we could also get Nick to do a photo shoot with us tomorrow. And then we could just write content, like, as we're inspired.
I like that as well.
Right, so we'll just like get photos together, and then not even just together, just get photos in general and just write content while we're inspired. Typeform is good. So we just need to write scripts for tomorrow, and I think we're good.
I'm gonna double check the.
Is there anything else? Well, if you're watching this YouTube, then and you're interested in attending, then obviously, I feel like my YouTube audience, there's like 400 to 500 views a video, but you guys are like the loyal motherfuckers. So if you're interested in attending an event at our Dominican house,
that's gonna be nuts.
It's gonna be nuts. Then go follow the Instagram at the Conscious Creator. Well, it's at Conscious Creator, not the Conscious Creator, and fill out the type form. And yeah, you guys are gonna watch this unfold over the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I'm super excited. This sounds really fucking fun, and this is something that I've really wanted to get into for a while. So
sick.
Excited to be doing it alongside you. That's the video I was talking about with me and Cole.
Oh, okay.
The one that you didn't watch, you fucking asshole.
You got anything to say to the YouTube closing out here?
To the YouTube.
Closing out the YouTube.
Closing out the YouTube. Man, how do you close out a video like this?
Oh my god.
No, I think B hit it out of the park. I mean, I think we're both super aligned, and like it literally sets me on fucking fire to give these transformations to people, and I know that Brian's the same way. And like I just think both of us coming together to do this, because neither of us need the money. We're just doing it because we actually want that experience to happen and equip people to be able to go change their corner of the world.
Yeah.
And so I just like, to me, it's a no fucking brainer to come to this. Like we're gonna take care of you. That's it.
Peace, motherfuckers.